US President Trump says extraordinary military operation was carried out in Venezuela's capital to capture President Nicolas Maduro. US President Donald Trump has asserted that an extraordinary military operation was carried out in Venezuela's capital, Caracas, under his direction. Speaking at a press conference at his Mar-a-Lago residence in Florida, President Trump claimed that American military power by air, land, and sea was overwhelming. He said US forces targeted what he described as a heavily fortified military facility in the heart of Caracas to bring Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro to justice. Trump said the United States is going to run Venezuela until what he described as a safe, proper, and judicious transition of power takes place. President Trump compared the operation to previous US military actions against Iran, including strikes on nuclear targets. Claiming the success of the operation, President Trump said all Venezuelan military capabilities were rendered powerless. He added that power supplies in Caracas were shut down during the action due to what he described as American technical expertise. President Trump said that President Maduro and his wife now face American justice, stating that they have been indicted in the Southern District of New York on charges related to narco terrorism. President Trump thanked the US military for what he called their speed, precision, and competence, adding that the operation was carried out in coordination with US law enforcement agencies. He said Venezuelan forces were on alert but were, in his words, completely overwhelmed and quickly incapacitated. President Trump claimed that no US service member was killed and no equipment was lost during the operation. President Trump also alleged that Venezuela is a major source of illegal drugs entering the United States and claimed that US actions have significantly reduced maritime drug trafficking. He said large American companies will help rebuild Venezuela's oil and infrastructure sectors, adding that the US is prepared to launch further military action if necessary. Calling President Maduro an illegitimate dictator, President Trump accused him of overseeing drug trafficking operations and warned Venezuelan political and military leaders of consequences if they resist. President Trump claimed that Venezuela is now free and said the United States is a safer and stronger nation following the operation. Earlier, President Trump confirmed that Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, along with his wife, had been captured and flown out of the country following large scale attacks carried out early this morning. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you, everyone. Bye.